All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. So apparently XRP is headed to $10,000. I mean, you heard me correctly, right? They say $10,000. What I did here was I was like, you know what? Let me actually go ahead and find out where $10,000 is on this price chart. So we found out, which is the yellow line that you are seeing here with XRP right here. So, I mean, I was like, okay, XRP right now is sitting right around, what is this? Maybe 60 cents, right? So let's go to 60 cents and try to measure here up until that point. So yeah, we have gotten to $10,000, right? Let me go ahead and try to see what kind of a multiple that becomes, right? So if we remove the last two numbers and then, okay, so that will actually be something like 154,000. No, that's not 154,000. Let's go ahead one more time, right? So now that these are three digits, but these are millions and millions of X's here. Or am I getting it wrong? Let me go ahead, try one more time. Okay, this one is a decimal place, so remove that one, -2. Okay, no problem. So this is actually 15,478x. 15,478x. That's insane, bro. I mean, if you have like 1,000 XRP right now, by the time you get there, I mean, you're a multi-millionaire. Is this even possible, right? I mean, I don't know really, but let me quickly show you where this is coming from. And I feel like a lot of people are actually falling for this, right? People are believing this, but really, I have got strong opinions on this. I'm gonna also show you what I think a realistic price, I guess, here for XRP rather than, so the price prediction is actually coming from a prophet. Let's just go ahead and hear this together and you tell me what you think. Right, let's see.
He said, you've asked me and asked me and asked me about investments. And he said, I'm going to tell you something that will increase like Apple one day, that will be a major investment in the end times. And he said, XRP will go from where it's at right now to $10,000 one day. Right. It will be worth over $10,000 per XRP. And when he said that to me, I didn't even know what XRP was. And I was like, what is XRP? So I had to Google it. And I found out it was a cryptocurrency.
I mean, let's play that one more time. By the way, I mean, if you don't know this guy, this is the guy who predicted, maybe by chance, maybe by what, the shooting of Donald Trump, right? So yeah, he got it spot on right there, and because of that, maybe he is getting credibility from that. I mean, take a look at the number of people who have liked this. 1.9k, that's a lot of people, man. That's really a lot of people. So really, what I think is happening here is, I don't know, there are two things, I mean, involved here. Either it's bonkers or this video is AI altered. Other than that, man, I don't know, man. I'm not really into this prophet thing, but my simple question is that if is the end of the times and then XRP all of a sudden goes to 10,000, I've got hundreds of millions of dollars that I have, and it's the end of the times. What the hell am I going to do? I mean, I'm just kidding, but I don't think that $10,000 for XRP here is something that is very much realistic. Is XRP gonna pump very hard? That is gonna be surprising a lot of people. I definitely believe that here. I have my own price targets that I've actually been showing you here. I think that we are actually having a full bull setup that we have always had each and every single time that XRP was like entering a much vigorous bullish cycle, right? And by the way, if you take a look at these periods here, XRP only moves out of nowhere. It doesn't give anybody a chance to do what. Everybody will be sitting back saying that, you know what, it's a stable coin, it doesn't move. And then boom, overnight you see it has gone up 50%. The next day it's 200%. The next day, it's just like that. It doesn't give you any sort of time to prepare unless you have been in XRP for a very long time and you have been a strong believer, which I'm sure most of us have actually been. So even if new people are coming in, I think welcome. This is probably the best community in terms of the crypto space. So yeah, what are my price targets here for XRP? I think that I've gone on to show you these symmetrical triangles that we are having here, and to be honest with you, they are on a very much bigger time frame. This is a weekly chart, by the way, and look, when you see things like this on a much bigger time frame like this, that's actually the more powerful they get and the more likely they are going to be realized. So looking at these symmetrical triangles here, just like one we had back then in something like 2015 before a massive bull run, which I'm expecting we are going to be having pretty much the same thing here with XRP. I'll be looking at a price target of something like $13.60. This is what you see here being reflected, and I'm looking at something like a 22x. I think it's pretty much standard here, right? I mean, what is 10,000? So we are looking at XRP going as high as something like $18.60 here. I think that definitely it is something that is very much likely. And then if you also want even a conservative price target here, for example, with my patrons in the Patreon group, we opened a trade right around something like 48 cents. And we are sitting in profits right now. Our target is something like this here. So we are looking at this symmetrical triangle. I mean, it's symmetrical triangles all over the place here with XRP. But the good thing with symmetrical triangles is that they are continuation patterns. And in which direction, you may be asking, obviously it is to the upside. So we have another symmetrical triangle here, and basically what is the price target of this symmetrical triangle from the very bottom right there? Basically we're looking at the thickest part of this thing here, and getting it back to the top here. We are looking at something like here, anywhere between $3.50 up to like $5 here, because what is going to happen is that once XRP clears previous all-time high here, oh my god, a lot of people are going to be really motivated to jump in. But in my humble opinion, I think it's going to be too late, but to each their own. I mean, you are pretty much lucky that you are in XRP right now and finding it this cheap. But this is what I believe, right? It's my humble opinion. Does XRP really need this kind of videos where people are saying 10,000, 20,000, this and that? I actually don't think any of that is needed, because there is a specific use case for XRP. And if you are doubting, I mean, there's been a video like ever since 2022, right, that you can watch even up until today, and you can understand what XRP is all about, right? I'll quickly show you that, and then we can wrap it up like that, right? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.
Why do I hold XRP? Because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, and the Federal Reserve. Ripple, a former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division. Ripple, leading Australia's CBDC effort. Ripple, who hired a former Treasury of the United States. Ripple, 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board. Ripple, 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team. Ripple, who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website. Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.